he's quick and he's quick to turn and he's safely home. It is 2:45 for 6. 7 from 12 is the equation.
शाहरुख खान की टीम का नया लड़का पिंकू what a player.
पिंकू बांगाली ना
पिंकू सिंह আবার বাঙালি হয় নাকি
कुछ खाओ लुकिंग निंगली
अपना हार्दिक पांडे पांडा है
पांडे ही होगा
कोई तो हम बोले थे पांडे पांडा
नाम याद आए ना आए मजे लेना मत भूलना Tata IPL starts 22nd March on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
5 wickets, in fact 4 wickets in hand. Gets that away, should get 2. So 5 needed now from 11 balls. They've been the unbeaten team in this tournament so far. They've been the team that's looked the best. Now they need 5 runs to finish it off.
One of the biggest decisions they made was getting Varun Chakravarti into this 11. That cannot be understated, how well Chakravarti has bowled since he's come into this lineup and made a tremendous difference with 9 wickets.
No question about that, and he came in the game against New Zealand. 4 now needed. And also the way he was handled by Rohit Sharma, like bringing him on early today in power play, just when wickets were needed. His confidence showing as well. And just see some smiles on the faces now. The president there, Roger Binney, Joe Shah, now the chairman of the ICC. The secretary and the treasurer as well. And Varun Chakravarti, he's had a wonderful tournament. Again, got the breakthrough today when New Zealand were flying. Signal says it's at the pad. When we look at this side over the competition, there's been contributions from so many players. Spinners doing a great job, really getting important runs. Rohit Sharma chipping in at the top and playing outstanding innings today in the final. Shreyas Iyer has had a wonderful tournament. Shami amongst the wickets again after injury. KL Rahul is kept well. So just 3 needed.
Pretty cool head, and that's what's been required. And I think the likes of KL Rahul, I think you've got the explosive players at the other end who are likely to do anything. Your Shreyas Iyers, your Hardik Pandyas, they can do anything in the game. But they can also do the wrong thing, where you need a player like a KL Rahul just to settle things down. And he's been brilliant for India in that role.
And when you look at this Indian side, what really strengthens them then is the 6, 7, 8. You've got Rahul, then you've got Hardik, then you've got Jadeja. It's in the air, on the bounce, another single, 2 needed.
One thing I'd like the rest of the world to try to mirror, though, and you can't mirror athleticism naturally, but the way New Zealand have fielded in this tournament continues to set a benchmark.
Man Glenn Phillips today, when India were really cruising, 106 for no loss, pulls off a blinder. Suddenly there's a game on our hands. India lose a few wickets. Dressing room now just ready to explore and celebrate. 2 needed. And that's gone away into the fence for 4. It's the Champions Trophy for India. They win it after 12 years. And it's another ICC tournament going their way. They played like champions. And they deserve this Champions Trophy 2025. They've outplayed New Zealand. They've outplayed every other team in this tournament. And once
playing with the cards you're dealt. And India have come to Dubai. They have adopted it like a second home. They've got used to the conditions. Every comer has had a crack at them, has failed. And you can't deny that. You simply cannot deny that. What they have done has been absolutely complete. And for that reason, they have to be applauded. And for that reason, all these celebrations are well warranted.
Yes, the sky lights up. It's celebration time for a team that's been super consistent in the last few months. It's time to celebrate. Even the players who didn't play the game played their part. Jadeja, here Rao, in the end, finishing things off. It always looked India when they got off at the start. They did. It was hiccup in the middle, but in the end, the calming influence of Jadeja, here Rahul, seeing India home. The captain leading the way with an explosive innings at the top, and I thought he captained the side magnificently today.
And it's no fluke that they've beaten New Zealand. It's their 7th consecutive win over New Zealand in ODIs. And since 2023, as you say, Ravi, the runner-up in the World Cup, they've won the T20 World Cup. They've now won the Champions Trophy. 23 wins in 24 matches in the last 3 ICC tournaments. That is a stat that just is hard to match and cannot be denied.
And you see Gautam Gambhir there as well. Finally the smile, and in fact he's picked up by Jadeja. Yes, it's a massive relief. He took over as coach after Rahul Dravid, who was the coach when India won the T20 World Cup. Straight away the next tournament, India win it again with the new coach Gambhir at the helm. And you can see some really delighted Indian faces. Full marks to New Zealand though. They do what they always do. They compete and they fought till the very end, till this happened. It was Jadeja who got the winning runs. And you can see the Indian team, they've been really consistent over the last 18 months or so in the white ball format of the game. T20 champions, now Champions Trophy champions. Here today, who enjoyed every moment of it. And this man, ever since he came back into the side, he was drafted into the squad for this tournament, Varun Chakravarti. And now it's Dandiya time for 2 of the senior pros. It's a beautiful skyline now. Celebrations will continue well into the night in India as well. So India winners of the Champions Trophy 2025.
This broadcast on ya.dela is co-presented by My 11 Circle. Make your team. Co-powered by Campa Energy, Birla Opus Paints, and Pokerbazi. You hold the card. In association with Thumbs Up, Dum Hai To Dikha, and Mutual Funds. Sahi hai.
What's behind our name? We're an integrated energy and chemicals company that's helping to power economies and to positively impact people's lives. Aramco, powered by How.
Beautifully managed.
Let's go down now to Simon Dooley.
Yeah. Alongside me. How does that one feel? Very calm and composed is what it is. That how it was?
I don't think I can say this on camera, but I was shitting myself at the end. But yeah, we still had a couple of batters to come. So yeah, I was confident that we could get over the line. But yeah, in moments like this and big games, it's more about holding your composure, which we all know about it, but it's not as It's not easy, but happy to win this and happy to get over the line this time.
You've been in this situation a couple of times in the tournament already. You just sort of take a little bit from that last innings as well.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think I've batted in times like this in 3 out of the 5 games, and one of the games I didn't get to bat at all against Pakistan. So I've the game's given me good time in the middle and good time to prepare for a big moment like this.
What is it about this Indian team?
It's hard to put in words, but it's just pure skill and the way we've all played our cricket growing up, and where we've had to face a lot of challenges. We've had to face pressure from the time we held the bat and from the time we decided to be a professional player that comes around and giving us opportunities and platform to showcase our skills and to put ourselves under pressure and keep challenging ourselves and getting better. I think it all comes down to that.
All right, thanks very much. You're going to throw over to Harsha because I think you've got Jadu with you, Harsha.
बिल्कुल मेरे साथ रविंद्र जाडेजा है. जब मैच खत्म होती है तो आप हर वक्त होते हैं वहाँ पे.
ये मेरा नंबर ऐसा है कि कभी हीरो या कभी जीरो बनने का चांस होता है, बट लकीली नहीं, हार्दिक और केएल ने लास्ट 10 ओवर में अच्छा पार्टनरशिप किया, क्योंकि विकेट इतना इजी नहीं था, रन निकालना इतना इजी नहीं था बैट्समैन के लिए. जो हार्दिक और केएल ने छोटा सा पार्टनरशिप किया, वो वहाँ से पूरा गेम का मोमेंटम चेंज हुआ.
एक और बड़ा टूर्नामेंट, एक और अनबीटन टूर्नामेंट, क्या मायने रखता है आपके लिए करियर के इस स्टेज में?
बहुत ही मायने रखता है कि इंडिया के लिए आप खेल रहे हो और चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी जीत रहे हो और आप वो टीम के हिस्से हो, तो मेरे ख्याल से वो बहुत बड़ी बात है. क्योंकि इतने साल क्रिकेट खेलने के बाद अगर आप कोई बड़ा टूर्नामेंट नहीं जीत पा रहे हो तो आपको कहीं ना कहीं रिग्रेट्स फील होता है. बट लकीली हम लास्ट 2 साल में 24 का T20 वर्ल्ड कप और ये चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी हम जीते हैं, तो बहुत ही अच्छी बात है टीम इंडिया के लिए.
ऐसे आपका फिटनेस ऐसे ही बरकरार है. वेल प्लेड.
थैंक यू.
Harik, thanks for your time. Sum up your feelings, please.
No, obviously it's always amazing to win ICC event and especially Champions Trophy. I remember 2017 very closely to my heart. We could not finish the job that time, but very, very pleased with the way we have played throughout the tournament, and at the same point of time, how everyone contributed. That was fantastic.
Some great friends, some great mates on the side. How nice was to see KL finish that off?
Oh, brilliant. That was calm, composed. He took his chances at the right point of time. I think this is what KL Rahul is. KL Rahul has immense talent, and I don't think anyone can hit the ball the way he can. I think that was just an exhibition of how he did today.
Wear that flag proudly tonight, my friend. You've done well. Congratulations. Over to you, Harsh.
Indeed, someone who's had a fabulous tournament so far. Shreyas, you had a beautiful World Cup. You've now had a great tournament here, but you've gone that one step further. Tell us about the feelings as they are right at the moment.
Feeling ecstatic, to be honest. It's ineffable and hard to say it in words, to be honest. This is my first ICC trophy, and I'm kind of overwhelmed looking at each and every one in the dressing room. The way we've turned up towards this tournament and the way we progressed, it was simply magnificent.
There was a calmness about your performance. With Virat getting out early, did you just feel it's up to me to take India deep?
To be honest, I love to go under pressure whenever there's challenge. I feel I thrive under pressure, and I love such moments. It's just that I've been getting amazing starts in the tournament and not able to get a big one, but at the end of the day, if I'm able to contribute towards team victory, that is immensely satisfying, and I'm truly happy.
The rocks are looking good in your ears. Another set for the win?
Hopefully, but these are the lucky ones. I'll keep them as much as possible.
Okay, well done. Well played today. Back to you, Dooley.
Thanks very much, Varun Chakravarti, alongside me. You're not going to get any earrings like Shreyas, are you?
I didn't get you.
You're not going to get earrings like Shreyas?
I do have. See?
You're going to get a new one, though?
No, I'll get it. Yeah.
You've got a memento there, nicely done. How have you enjoyed the tournament? I know you missed the first 2 games.
Yeah, it was a sudden inclusion, and I didn't expect it to turn out like this, and it's a dream come true.
Bowling performance tonight, how did you rate it?
Yeah, it was good because the first innings the spin was less, and we had to be very disciplined and stick to the stumps. Yeah.
All right, congratulations, well played. Over to you, Harsha, with Kuldeep.
Talking to Varun, now talking to Kuldeep. वैसे पैड्स पहन रखे हैं आप, उसकी जरूरत नहीं पड़ी.
Luckily, बिल्कुल. Credit goes to KL bhai and Jaddu bhai to finishing the game.
कैसे महसूस होता है, क्योंकि इतनी बड़ी टूर्नामेंट, फुल हाउस है, कुछ खास लग रहा होगा अंदर से?
बिल्कुल, एक्सपेक्टेशंस बहुत रहती है जब आप बहुत अच्छी क्रिकेट खेल रहे हो ओवर द ईयर्स, तो आप जब जाते हो टूर्नामेंट में फेवरेट्स की तरह जाते हो, बट मैं बिलीव नहीं करता हूँ फेवरेट्स पे ऐसे टैग पे, बट बिल्कुल अच्छी क्रिकेट ओवर द लास्ट फ्यू ईयर्स हम खेल रहे हैं। और जिस तरह से एक्सपेक्टेशंस फैंस की है हमारे, तो मैं उनको ये हमारी तरफ से ये जीत उनको, और जिस तरह से हमने एक गेम पूरा टूर्नामेंट खेला है वो वाकई लाजवाब था।
4 स्पिनर, सबका अलग अलग रोल था। आपको ऐसा लगा कि नहीं मुझे जल्दी जाके विकेटें लेनी है पहले?
नहीं, बिल्कुल है, बहुत मुश्किल है मैनेज करना। बहुत इजी है बोलना कि 4 स्पिनर से एक टीम में खेल रहे हैं, बट बहुत मुश्किल है 4 स्पिनर को मैनेज करना फील्ड पे। और जिस तरह से रोहित भाई ने मैनेज किया वो बहुत अच्छा था, बहुत आउटस्टैंडिंग मुझे लगता है, क्योंकि बैट्समैन को रीड करना और किस सिचुएशन में कौन बैटिंग करने आएगा, फिर किस तरह से किसको बॉल पे लगाना है, तो वो प्लानिंग थी। मतलब ऐसा नहीं
पार्टी है शाम को, तो बड़ी पार्टी।
बिल्कुल बनती है पार्टी, और पूरा इंडिया पार्टी करेगा आज।
क्यों नहीं? वेल प्लेड टुडे। बैक टू यू।
Yeah, thanks very much. Shubman Gill alongside me. Shubman, a massive part of that win was your opening partnership with your captain. How did that feel, and what were you talking about?
Felt amazing. I was for the most time I was just sitting back and enjoy Rohit bhai's batting. But I think we kept talking to each other, and the partnership was very important for us. And we kept talking. Rohit bhai told me it doesn't matter how many balls you are behind, just keep looking at the scoreboard. We have to play till the end.
How nice is it? I mean, I know you had an under-19 ICC event. You now got the T20. Now this one. How nice is it for you to be part of the senior team and winning trophies still?
Definitely very satisfying. We missed out on the last one that we played in 23, and a surreal feeling to be able to win this one, winning, starting with the ODI series in England, winning 8 ODIs back to back. Amazing feeling.
We're just trying to get Virat coming along. So can you come in with Shubman, Virat, please? What does this mean to you? I mean, a special young man and one of the greatest we've ever seen. You two in the same change room. How does it feel for you to watch him? And what are you learning off this man?
Well, it's been amazing. Firstly, we wanted to bounce back after a tough Australia tour, wanted to win a big tournament, and we ended up doing that. So it's an amazing feeling, lovely playing with a bunch of such amazing youngsters, so much talent in the change room, and they're taking Indian cricket forward in the right direction, and we're only happy to help, share our experience and try to make an impact whenever we get a chance. But yeah, these guys are stepping up in a massive way, and that's why we are such a strong team.
How much of an impact is he making?
Watching him on the TV when I was a kid and then playing against him and seeing the intensity at which he plays at is just phenomenal to watch. And I think it tells us what the game is all about, giving his everything, and that's the only thing that he talks about, even off the field as well. Give your everything when you're playing on the field, and for him to be able to back his words like that is just phenomenal.
Is this the sort of thing that still drives you, Virat? These tournaments, these wins, being in and around this changing room?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, these are the things after playing for so long, such a long career. You look forward to situations where you're put under pressure and you walk in and you put your hand up. And I think to win titles, which has kind of been missing in the past, the whole team has to step up in different games. And if you see this tournament over a course of 5 matches, everyone has put their hand up somewhere or the other. And that's why we ended up winning this tournament. And people have made such impactful knocks, such impactful spells. And it's only a collective effort that can win you a title. And I'm just so happy that we were able to play as a unit, just really enjoy ourselves. We've had such an amazing time as a team here in practice sessions, off the field, on the field. It's been, honestly, an amazing, amazing tournament for us.
We know you've got more in you, but when that time does come, you're leaving it in some pretty capable hands.
Oh, for sure. I mean, as Shubman said, I try to speak to these guys as much as possible, try to share my experience, how I've been able to play for so long, try to step in wherever I can to help improve their games. And yeah, it's only, as they rightly say, when you leave, you want to leave the place in a better position, and that's our effort. That's what we're striving for, that when eventually we are finally done at whatever stage, we have a squad that's ready to take on the world for the next 8-10 years. And these guys definitely have the talent to do so, and also the game awareness. And they've stepped up already, so many impactful innings this guy's played. Shreyas, beautiful. KL's been finishing games, so Hardik's a match winner, so we are in good hands.
Just a word on the final, and they're playing against New Zealand, how much you enjoy that, and how tough an opponent they are.
They're very consistent, they come up with plans and they execute it with the utmost accuracy that they can, and playing against them is always a challenge. We know that they're gonna give it their all.
whether be it in batting, bowling or fielding, and we definitely saw that tonight. Wasn't that easy chase for us, and credit to them, the way they come out and play consistent cricket.
You've got a long history with some of the New Zealand players, Kane in particular. It's sad to see him not on the field for the fielding side of things tonight, but your experiences playing against New Zealand?
Well, amazing. We've always been in awe of what they can do with the limited number of players they've had over the years and just maximize their talent to the absolute maximum. Every time we played against them in big games, they're going to come with a set plan, and no other team in world cricket executes plans as well as they do. They just know, every fielder knows where the bowler's going to bowl, and you can sense it. They're all attacking the ball because they know the bowler's going to be so accurate. So credit to them. They've been probably the most consistent team in the last few years in big tournaments, and the reason for that is their immense belief in their skills and the amount of talent they have. They utilize that to the maximum, and easily the best fielding side in the world. So yeah, huge shout out to them. They continue to display why they are one of the top teams in the world, and again, a great campaign. Sad to see a very good friend of mine on the losing side, but I've been on the losing side a couple of times when he's been on the winning side, so only love between us.
Absolutely brilliant to watch you both throughout the tournament. Congratulations, celebrate well, and excellent performance. Thank you so much.
Words from so many of the Indian squad there that we reflect on their run chase. 254 for 6. It wasn't all plain sailing. They got off to a really good start with Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill, and at that point it looked like they might face home, but they lost the wicket of Gill with a great catch from Phillips. It sparked the New Zealand revival, which included Kohli very quickly and Rohit Sharma. At that point we just didn't know, and then Shreyas with 48 from 62. Shah, who's been a fine player as well, 29 from 40, steadied the ship enough for India to dominate this bowling attack.
Yes, New Zealand struggled a bit because they lacked the experience of Matt Henry. He wasn't playing today, so the fast bowlers went for a few runs. The spinners pulled things back. Santner, once again, very consistent, 2 for 46. I thought Bracewell had a very good game. Runs with the bat, 10 overs, 2 for 28. Sachin Ravindra got the important wicket of Rohit Sharma. Just thought towards the end, Glenn Phillips might have just been used a little more.
That's a fair point. India certainly won the first stage of their run chase. Then New Zealand fought back. 44 for 2 was theirs. 28 for 1 was theirs. 55 for 1 was a redress from India with a good partnership. And then, of course, when it was needed, they put the foot down at 7 runs per over and win this match comfortably, it will say in the end, with an over the spear and 4 wickets in the bank.
Unfinished business taken care of. India champions of CT 2025, champion of champions, where Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli win their 4th ICC title. Ravindra Jadeja with those winning runs, and they win a record 3rd Champions Trophy. What a moment, an all-round effort from the entire team, and hugs and smiles all around, with India absolutely giving joy not only to the people in the stadium but to the 6 crore people who've tuned in to watch us here on Jio Hotstar. That's a record, as is their 3rd Champions Trophy win. The record 6 crore concurrent viewership that we've seen here on Jio Hotstar. It's worthy of this praise that we have seen, and Holi comes early with Kohli and Rohit. Ambati Raidu, your initial thoughts on this fabulous win for India?
I think the visuals say it all. It's been amazing. It's been a complete team effort, and we have seen that even today with all the batsmen putting their hand up and chipping in with such great contributions. And here the 2 great men who have served Indian cricket for so long. They truly deserve this, and they deserve more, and hope they keep themselves fit for few more ICC tournaments and few more ICC trophies. Captain Hitman, that's what he should be called from now on.
Great cue in that, because if it was 76 in the T20 World Cup final 2024 was Virat Kohli, 76 tonight was Rohit Sharma in the finals. Player of the match, Rohit Sharma.
And indeed, absolutely no doubt about who the player of the match is going to be. The award to Mr. Khalid Al-Zamil, VP Public Affairs of Aramco, Rohit Sharma, for his innings of 76 of 83 balls in what was a tricky run chase. Rohit, I hope you can hear me with all the cheers around.
No, it's very nice. Look, we played some really good cricket through the tournament, and to come out here having the result our way, it's a great feeling. Very, very happy with how we played this game.
Over the last two ODI campaigns, you've been a different batter than you were earlier on. Is this something you wanted from the side? Is this something you were very comfortable with? Is it something that you thought was needed?
Yeah, look, it's obviously not natural to me, but it is something I really wanted to do, and obviously when you're trying to do something different, you need the backing of the team, you need the backing of the management, and they were right through with me. In the ODI World Cup as well, with Rahul Bhai, this is what I spoke to him, and he was very much okay with it. And now, Goti Bhai as well. So it's all about, getting that backing from the team as well and the management as well. And it is something that I really wanted to do. I've played all these years in a different style, but I wanted to try and do something different and try and see if we can play differently and get our results that we were looking for.
You're charging the fast bowlers, you're hitting them down the ground. At what point do you decide this shot is on? A bit predetermined, or you judge the length that quickly?
Having played here, on few occasions, you understand the nature of the pitch, what it does initially up front with the new ball, and then using my feet is that I've been doing for a long time now, and it's just about being clear in your mind, and I was very clear in how I wanted to execute that first 5-6 overs. I've gotten out doing that as well, but I never wanted to look away from that. The results obviously is not going to be consistent in what I'm trying to achieve, but as long as it serves the purpose of the team, it serves the purpose of what we are trying to do, I'm happy with that.
Does the depth in the batting make it easier for you, that you've got batting all the way down?
Yeah, it makes a lot easier, and it gives you that freedom as well, which is why I said earlier as well that we wanted to have batting depth as long as possible, as deep as possible. Having playing 8 batsmen, Jadeja coming at 8, gives you that confidence to go slightly hard up front with the new ball, and then it comes off, it doesn't. So be it. As long as I'm clear in my mind, that is the most important thing.
Congratulations, you can sleep well. You've got it still in the way you're playing your cricket. Well played.
Thank you so much.
Big players stand up on big occasions, and that's exactly why they have got their 4th ICC title win. 2007, 2011, 2013, and now 2025 after 2024 for Rohit Sharma. Welcome to Mike Hesson and Ambassador on our show. Mike Hesson, that knock from Rohit Sharma just epitomizes what Indian team's ODI structure looked like, and it came good when it mattered.
Yeah, we talked in the half time that Rohit Sharma has been in good touch throughout the tournament, but he hasn't really got the big score. He's had some little cameos, got India off to a flyer, but today, chasing a medium score, his innings was exceptional. And he actually just played the ball on its merits. That was basically in the slot. Sure, he had that positive intent, but he didn't premeditate. He was actually, he had great balance when he flicked the ball through the leg side. When it was slightly short, we know he loves that short arm jab and pull, and he got a bit of width, he threw his hands at it. So it was just really excellent batting and got India to a position where they were well ahead of the game.
Yeah, I thought Rohit Sharma was exceptional, and he ensured that after his 50, he played a different game than what we've seen before. He actually took that long game. But big news for New Zealand is that a star is born in the ICC stage. Player of the tournament, Rachin Ravindra.
Presented by Mr. Khalid Al-Zamil, VP Public Affairs, Aramco. It's Rachin Ravindra, who is our player of the tournament. 263 runs, the leading run scorer in the tournament. 3 wickets, economy rate of 4.26. A little bittersweet award for you, but tell us your thoughts, because it is a magnificent award.
Yeah, thanks, Harsha. Obviously, it certainly is bittersweet. It was a great final. We played some really good cricket in the lead up, and it was a good game. So congratulations to India. But, yeah, I mean, the individual accolades are great and all, but I mean, build up the form was great. Playing for a great team was very enjoyable.
What is it about ICC tournaments that brings the best out of you?
I don't know. Maybe it's just we get to play on good wickets and there's a little bit more on the games. But I think I enjoy tournament cricket because it's an accumulation of the work you've done years before, and you've got a common goal, right? You're always trying to get to final and get to the playoffs and knockouts. So you tick off each game by that, and certainly enjoy that.
It's been a wonderful journey for you. It's been pretty well documented. Now you've been a player of the tournament at a major tournament. Just what does that mean to you, given the journey you've had?
Yeah, I mean, you always say that. It's always very proud of my past and got so many people to thank along the way. I couldn't do that. I'd be sitting here for an hour. So very thankful for everyone who's helped me along the way. And obviously it would have been nice to have the icing on the cake with the actual trophy. But hey, it is what it is. Cricket can be a cruel game sometimes.
Did you bowl a little bit more than you thought you'd need to?
No, I always like to bowl. Always gives me a little bit of banter, saying I'm not bowling. I do that to earn a little more overs.
A year and a bit ago when you came to the World Cup, you're one of the junior players in the side. Are you now starting to think, right, I earned my spot and I've got a responsibility on me?
I wouldn't say that. I think all members of the squad, all members of 15 have a part to play, and I think that's great with the Black Cap squad. There isn't necessarily an established player or a newbie, and that's the beauty of the environment. So we kind of just go about our business and try and contribute to the team, and I guess you have more experience going along, and it helps you in situations like this.
I know the team result didn't quite go your way, but you can be very, very satisfied with your performance. It was a brilliant effort, and you can be very proud of yourself. Thank you and well played.
Thank you very much, Harsha. Appreciate it.
We'll see a lot more of Rachin Ravindra on this big stage. He's already a star for New Zealand with a lot of hundreds to show for his efforts. Unfortunately, on the wrong side tonight. Well, it's a great time to welcome Sanjay Banga to our show. Well, just India's win, right? I know 19th November is something that cannot be erased, but March 9th is something that will go down in history as a team that's dominated this format for a while now.
Surely, and winning 23 out of the 24 games in ICC tournaments over a span of 2 years is an incredible achievement in terms of consistency. And at one point in time when India lost Jasprit Bumrah to injury, it was just felt that maybe it could have affected the bowling lineup a little bit, and that's where I think you need to give credit to the selectors, you need to give credit to the head coach as well as the captain for showing faith and playing 4 spinners, because I don't really remember any Indian team, and we've seen so many Indian teams in ICC events, a team which has 4 spinners and have gone on to actually dominate a tournament which is played outside India. So that really tells me the brave calls that have been taken, and when you are brave, certainly the game rewards you in this fashion.
Yeah, and that's why India have won their 7th ICC title, winning Champions Trophy 2025 to show for their efforts. I know it's pure skill. I know this game has a lot of luck in its elements. But look at that. We remember tournaments or we remember events by the years that India have won titles. I'm pretty certain that I remember 2011 World Cup like it was yesterday, Raidu, and the 2013 Champions Trophy. And these guys remember that celebration. Trophies to show for 2025 will go down in history?
Yeah, of course. I mean, 2024 and 2025, because they're back-to-back. And this shows that we are here to win ICC titles, and we are here to win back-to-back ICC titles. And here we see families being reunited after a great win and great viewing. And see Rohit's calling his family, his daughter, down onto the ground. And definitely all these are special moments, not only for the players, but also 150 crore Indians who are watching them, witnessing them, praying for them. It's all great viewing.
Yeah, I think it's just fabulous for Indian cricket because no matter how much or how many times you talk about skill, I know young cricketers watching today this particular game will possibly go to school tomorrow morning thinking, yes, India are champions. And it's very hard to cross that final hurdle. How nervous do you think they were towards the ending stages of the game, Sanjay bhai?
I think the skill level was evident. Even somebody like Kuldeep can contribute with the bat, and having a set batter at the other end, and that's where having good set of finishers. Whenever India's got good set of finishers, you remember a time, go back in history, India started dominating these titles when they had great finishers in Yuvraj Singh, MS Dhoni, Suresh Raina. When they came in at 5, 6, 7, that certainly helped the cause of the team big time. And here you have set of finishers right up to number 8, because the top order can set up the game for you. The lower order, which actually helps you cross the line more often than not, and that's where the depth in the batting certainly helped this Indian team.
Yeah, and definitely brave calls, depth in batting. But Mike Hesson, something stood out for me in that 2013 win. You see Virat dancing and jumping around, and here after the game, he's almost put a shoulder around Gill and said, we want to leave this place a better one. We want to make sure that everyone's well equipped when the team is in transition and when they decide to leave. How big is a role when senior players tend to accept the fact that yes, they're here to win tournaments upon big occasions?
Well, I mean, that's what you want from your senior players, and that's, I guess, why they are as good as they are. You know, Virat, Rohit, whoever it is. I mean, the depth of cricket is phenomenal. You know, Sanjay Bhai talked about, you know,